Hi, John. How are you? My name is Will. I'm going to be working with you during this session. Just to kind of give you a little bit of an overlay of how this will work. Um, I'll be asking you some questions about yourself and then, just getting to know you a little bit. And then we can move into some of the issues that you've been kind of working through as of late. Um, so just a little disclosure before we get started. Um, there's something called informed consent during this conversation, meaning that everything that we talk about is confidential. It's between you and I, with the exception of if you were going to hurt yourself or somebody else. So I just want to have that understanding right in the beginning when we talk. All right?
Understood. Thank you.
Yeah. So why don't you tell me about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is John. I'm 33, currently unemployed, struggling to keep a job. Um, Been here in sleepy upstate New York for my entire life. And
Okay.
yeah, it's a little bit about me.
Okay. How old are you, John?
I'm 33.
Okay. Great. Um, so tell me a little bit about your family.
My family. Growing up, I was the fourth son, all boys. So I have three
Okay.
older brothers. Both my parents were together for our entire childhood. Um, I try to keep in contact with all of them now, but
Hmm.
they're much older, more established. They all have families, kids. I don't. And outside of birthdays, holidays, major celebrations, don't really get to see them all that much.
Okay. Um, how's your health, John?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't often go see my physician. I do have within the family history of heart disease. My
Okay.
diet is poor, sleep is poor. Because of my stress, I started smoking again. Um,
Okay.
about a little under a pack a day.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, so so that kind of explains my health.
Yeah. How about your family? Any significant health issues or mental health issues in your family?
Outside of heart disease, no. And then in terms of mental health, just something we never talk about.
Okay. Um, so I believe we mentioned that you were married.
Yes.
Yeah, great. How long have you been married to your wife?
About 2 years. Been about two
Great.
years.
Any kids?
No kids. 2 years,
No
no
kids.
kids. Yeah.
Okay. What do you do for work typically?
I'm in IT. Oh, there's a kid right there. Good night, bud. There's I work in IT. That's information technology, so I deal with computers and other things. Um, for more recently, a small company, but it's been
All
hard
right. So
to
you,
maintain a job.
yeah. So you did mention that you're unemployed. Um, if you don't mind talking about that, was there any specific reason why you were let go from your
Yeah,
past job or quit?
yeah, it's been ever since most places are now back to fully staffed in the office and not hybrid or not remote. It's been really hard for me to make the work on time or yeah, so these jobs I've had just still been in the probationary period and yeah, it's just been a few
Yeah.
parties here, been absent a few days. I do
Right.
call in. I just wish they were a little more accommodating.
Right. No, I understand that. Um, so if you don't mind me asking, I know you mentioned that you said that you were late and absent often. Why don't you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I'll wake up in the morning and it's there's just this dread, right? From the moment I wake up to getting ready and before I leave the house, like it intensifies. It's hard for me to leave the house.
Okay.
I'm just constantly worried. I have to check every
Okay.
light. Um, I prefer to leave after my wife. Um,
Okay. So you're
yeah,
worried. What are some of the things that you worry about?
I just worry that I worry about literally everything, lights being left on, any potential hazards or anything,
Okay.
maybe an electrical fire of some sort.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then yeah, sometimes even when I'm at work, I'm worried that you know yeah, that she might not even be home or that food's not going to be on the table. Just these are the things that just keep, you know, consuming a lot of my thoughts throughout the day.
Yeah. Yeah. So day to day, like I know you said that you're worried. What has your reaction to been to being unemployed?
It's been hard. It has been hard on me, obviously.
Mhm.
I've as well as my relationship, right? And so she's kind of frustrated a little bit with me because of that. Um, look, I'm trying, right? But it's very intense, right? I wish that he was a little more supportive as well,
Yeah.
and right now I'm trying and trying to work through some of those things as well as getting another job.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Um, so you said that you've been unemployed and it's gone on for a little bit. How long has it been? How long have you been having
It's
like absentee and late issues?
Well, I've been dismissed from three jobs within the past year, and I've been unemployed
Okay.
now from the last one for about 2 months or so. It's
Oh
been a
wow.
very
Okay.
long 2 months. I just find
And these are
myself
the and these are
also
the same
very
issues that have
angry.
been happening at my apologies. These are the same issues that have been happening at the last couple jobs too.
Yes, yeah. So it has my me worrying and me just kind of dreading leaving the house. Um,
Hmm.
it's always been something of mine, right? Like I've always worried as a kid and everything else, but just now more recently, this past year, it has gotten much worse. Like I don't
Okay.
even leave the house for social situations or anything.
Yeah. Let's kind of shift gears a little bit. I know you mentioned that you never done therapy before. Um, have you, is there any reason why you haven't done therapy or anything like that before?
Yeah, earlier I think I was talking to you about my family. We're first generation Asian American, and
Okay.
there's we just don't
Yeah,
talk
tell me
about.
tell me a little bit more about your family's background.
Yeah, so being Asian American, we simply just don't talk about mental health. We bite down and just keep grinding, right? And so it took a lot of encouragement from my partner
That's
to
wonderful.
finally get me here.
Yeah, great. Okay. I think we have a good start. Um, let's plan to meet again in another week or so, and then we can start talking about some solutions and some things that we can maybe try to help you out with some of the stuff that's going on. All right.
No, I would
Does
like
that
that a
sound good?
lot. Yeah. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, John. I appreciate your time.
All right. Have a nice night.